Here we are, guys. Welcome back. I'm Mark. Thanks for being a part of Not Your Father's Capital. And I want to make this video because I got one question for you guys. Have you ever got upset at a transaction due to the nature of the high, outrageous gas fees you paid in ETH? All right. I'm going to break it down for you guys here on the channel because I'm going to put some things in perspective as these layer one blockchains continue to surmount. We're going to get into some very, very strong perspectives to illustrate my 3 picks for basically the future if you're looking for an alternative to the way Ethereum has worked and you're trying to combat this situation. All right. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Please, please, please subscribe down below. Smash that like button. Never miss a beat. Turn on that notification bell. All that good stuff. But let's get down into it, guys. And what I want to share with you is obviously not financial advice. So please do your own research and due diligence with all things crypto and financial. But if we look into this Ethereum gas fee situation, all right, just the other day, I bought some crypto and it ended up costing me about $200 in gas between the total fees of buying and selling that in a trade, okay? So when you're dealing with a lot of zeros, it all becomes negligible and it all comes out in the wash if you do claim taxes, which you should within your crypto trading. But what it comes down to is just the principle of the matter, okay? Now, gas fees, as the market is picking up, Ethereum gas fees have been rising. Okay, a lot of developers and investors have taken notice, and that kind of changes the way the market performs. So I think as we get further and more evolved in this current blockchain situation, a lot of people out there in crypto are going to look for alternatives. So within this situation, we can look at this graphic, okay? I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about on the screen. This is essentially where we've seen Ethereum's gas fees rise from $1.50 on October 15th, according to this data from BitInfo charts, to a recent average of $6.35. So a little bit increasingly higher than 4x in about 1 month's time. Okay? That needs to change. Because if you guys have been in crypto as long as I have, or longer for that matter, you've all had to experience loss in form or fashion one time or another. And nothing makes losing money in a crypto trade worse than realizing that it didn't even really matter because the surmounting of these Ethereum gas fees along the way was enough to make someone sick. Okay? So this article kind of gets into the perspective, and it uses AI using the form of ChatGPT to formulate an opinion, okay? Now, it's AI. It's obviously not a crystal ball or to be confused with gospel in any form or fashion, but it is AI, and it computes a lot of different angles. 3 different networks that would be good, solid alternatives that are rising in nature to be Ethereum's basically alternatives for the future. Firstly, we're going to get into BNB. That's number 1, just in common sense wise, the world's largest exchange in sheer volume. Okay, that is the chain. Okay, and that's where we're seeing a price increase with BNB. We've seen a surge since this Ethereum gas fees have been on the rise as well. So people are loading up on BNB in possibly an effort to combat this Ethereum gas fees because they want to execute their crypto doings on the BNB side of things, okay? Very much lower transaction fees and time spent for confirmation within BNB, okay? And that's something that's been a priority for users seeking alternatives to Ethereum. Secondly, Solana. Very, very strong recovery since the FTX fiasco. And ChatGPT says Solana is number 2 due to their potential at how fast Solana can be, handling that volume. You don't really need that speed, but that proof of history that they deploy really increases that scalability with decreasing transactional times, and it is a very cost-effective platform as long as it can stay up without any outages. Okay? Thirdly is Cardano, ADA. Obviously, everybody knows about Cardano being the defector in nature, if you will, to be the first Ethereum killer, with Hoskinson essentially creating ADA after leaving Ethereum's camp. Cardano is simply developing in a form and fashion with a low and slow mechanism, really not seen in any other crypto right here in present day. Almost 50% up on the month. Cardano has been very much doing well on the charts, and people are loading up on Cardano as we speak. But it's kind of pick your poison, and to each their own as it relates to which blockchain you're going to use for transactions to be carried out. And obviously, the three themes remain the same amongst these blockchains: security, scalability, and decentralization, alongside adoption for evaluating each blockchain. So obviously, you guys are going to have your own opinions. Please leave your comments down below with which blockchains that you guys use. I'm curious. I want to kind of get a debate going, if you will, because me personally, Ethereum is number 2, and it will be always present. It is very much necessary just due to the nature and size of Ethereum right here, right now. But these other blockchains are building, and you can very much see that within the projects and some of the cryptos and some of the people taking notice of the gains that can be had on other blockchains. But unfortunately, in today's day and era, we are just seeing people only being naive to the fact that they think that you can only use Ethereum. And that time is changing. I still use Ethereum. I probably always will, but that day will come where all of these blockchains become interchangeable in nature, if you will, where everybody's maneuvering on all of them, and crypto just truly becomes universal in a sense. That day possibly could come, but cross-platform trading, not so much, in my opinion. But when we get into the thought of users utilizing more than one blockchain, and that percentage of adoption and user base, that will grow. That is what I'm trying to illustrate for you guys. But want to just point out ChatGPT and these 3 alternatives to Ethereum as we get further along and what is going on in the market right here, right now. So all good stuff coming out in crypto. Very strong days, very positive days that lie ahead, in my personal opinion. Always do your own research, your due diligence with all things crypto and financial. Never get wrecked. But that's what I got for you in this video. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks again for stopping by. Subscribe on your way out, and we'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, everyone.